What's up? Hey, my name is Rick. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And I want to be real with you from the start. I got a second chance at life, and that's why I'm doing this. I know nothing about it, but I figure I need to figure out how to help people. I want to be there for people. I want to learn from people. One of my beliefs is that we are all connected at a molecular level. And so I want to figure out how to do my part and get with all of you. So a little bit about me. Last July, I got out of rehab for the second time. 13 years ago, I went in for alcohol, and I've been alcohol free ever since. So that's a bonus. But the past couple years, I had gotten hooked on some other things. So I had to go back in. Almost lost the family, lost my job, almost lost everything. So getting out, I knew I had to change things. I had to change things in a really, really big way. So from there, I started meditating, I started reading, I started studying, trying to learn about myself. I really started to try and focus on doing the inner work, more about myself, the gifts that I have, my beliefs, just anything that I could figure out. The work that I've been doing on myself, it's given me a second chance, like fully a second chance at life, to be a better husband, a better father, a better brother, just a better human being. I think the more I learned about myself, I realized there was a lot more that I really want to do. There's a lot of things that I think I've left on the table, and it's about that time to really try and go after it. That's kind of where I am with stuff. I've been trying to figure out my why. And what gets me up every day now is really helping people, encouraging people, and trying to watch others level up. You know, I'm in the process of that as well. You know, through my own journey, the books, the courses, late nights of soul searching, I realized I've got something worth sharing. And there's no point in waiting anymore. I've written a couple books, I've built a few courses, and I'm here now in the capacity to want to try and serve. Part of doing this, though, is I really hope I can help change lives, if that's even possible. I wish when I started on this journey I had the confidence, because I didn't. It's something that I'm actually working on every day at this point. I wish I had listened to the people that told me what I was truly capable of. You know, if you're out there and you're feeling like it's not enough, or you're not sure what your gifts are, I've been there. You know, meditation, reading, digging deep, like it's all taught me multiple things. And I continue to learn stuff every day. I think that's what drives me. I have like an insatiable curiosity to get to something new, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how I could how to word it really. But I think, you know, as I do this, like, I want to know how I can help you, and how I can encourage you, and how I can help walk through life with you. So, you know, after you watch these videos, I hope you laugh, you maybe learn something. You know, I'm trying to figure out the people that I am meant to connect with. I don't want to look back with regret and that I didn't give my all. not just for my family and my friends, but for you, the people I don't even know yet, or whoever might need this message. As I wrap up to the point, the reason or the mission that I can say I'm here to serve. If I was really dreaming big, it would be to, build a movement of some sort, and let people know that they're loved, that you're talented, and that you've got more inside than you actually really know what to do with. It's something that I'm learning and figuring out as I go as well. And if I can do this, like, I truly believe that anyone can. On the channel, I hope that, I'm really into business. I went to school for business on a couple different levels that, I'll talk about someday. I'd love that we would talk about life, whatever it is, on a day-to-day basis, week to week, month to month. And I think can be some fun things about it. I think there's going to be some real things about it. I'm going to try and stay as transparent as I can with everybody, and I hope that that's reciprocated in the ask as we go through. And I hope at the end of each of the videos, the people look at this and say, okay, this guy, he's not a Mr. Beast, but he's pretty real. And I just like to sit for a few minutes and listen and see what he's talking about today. And I think there's a lot that I want to share with you all, and I hope that you would be willing over time to allow me into your life and share the same things as well. So, no matter where you're at, where you're from, race, creed, background, I hope this channel pushes you to help grow and know yourself. And I really hope that it helps you understand the gifts that you have that can be brought out. I think that's important because you're the only one that has those gifts. If you don't follow the paths or your intuitions or your beliefs or your thought processes or your creative processes, the world will never see that at the end of the day, and you'll take that with you. And I think that while you don't owe anything to anyone, you do owe the world the gifts that might change someone's life. And I hope that that's something that you would consider as we go through with things. So, at the end of this, if you've listened this far, thank you. I hope that, this 8 minutes and 9 seconds has, I don't know, made you say, yeah, I'll listen to a second video if this guy comes up with something. If you're ready to walk this journey with me, cool, let's do it. Hit subscribe, drop a comment, and tell me, one thing that you wish that you could, give the world. What is it that's on your heart, or what's come back over and over that you've never done or pulled the trigger on, but you think that maybe, it might be worth a chance. I think that's something that really could change someone's life, whether you realize it or not. So, in closing, the one thing you'll hear me say is love strong, do hard things, embrace your gifts, and yeah, I'll talk to you next time.